Hello, Patreon people, and welcome to the behind the scenes look at cocktail making that Jen and Tess did for our 50th episode. The 50th episode is already up on the podcast, so you will have listened to us trying these cocktails. In this video, I'm going to give you a bit of a running commentary of making the cocktails. And then you will get to see the video of us actually trying them and giving a bit of a review. So we went for, obviously, I know it's obvious and cheesy, but we did go for some sexy themed cocktails. And the first one is called the Come in My Panties. So it's a beautiful little one. I'm using a measuring there. So we have with some ice and 15 mils of vodka. Apologies for my very dodgy pour. I do not claim to be a cocktail professional. I reckon this is only like the third or fourth time I've made a cocktail. Anyway, then you add another 15 mils of peach schnapps over the vodka and the ice. I think I did a little bit better of a pour this time, and I dashed a little bit in there extra because who does not like a strong cocktail? Yeah, you can see I've really got this whole thing down. Not particularly smooth, but anyway. Now, in this cocktail, we have dollop cream. So that's kind of that thicker level of cream. I didn't really want to use the drinks measuring cup for the cream because then it would get all messy, and I need to be able to use that for other serves in other cocktails that aren't creamy. So I just used like a regular little tablespoon. So I think we did two or three tablespoons of dollop cream in this one. 3. There you go. So it looks... Oh, is it 4? Oh, my God. I forgot how much cream is in there. So when we were making this one, I was thinking, this is a shit ton of cream and not a whole heap of liquid. How is this going to shake out? Now, in a usual Come in My Panties, they recommend raspberry liqueur. But when we went to the Butterlow... We're just smelling that. I went to the Bottle. They had no raspberry liqueur in sight, so we just had to go with the strawberry. It is a slightly different flavour. I think the raspberry would be a little bit more bitey and cut through the creaminess a bit more. But this was quite nice. So all the recipe says is a pour of strawberry liqueur or raspberry liqueur. So I don't know. I just did a decentish pour. And then you finish it off. Give it a stir. With the spoon. And at this point I was like, oh, I wonder how this is going to go because it's very creamy. Like what's the vibe going to be? But as you'll see in the video coming up, it was beautifully, it finished off with a bit of whipped cream. And they do recommend a glacé cherry, but both Tess and I hate glacé cherries, so we didn't bother. But you'll find it was super lovely, which you'll see in the video of us tasting it. But that is the Come in My Panties. Da 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 da. Yeah, it's got a really cool effect in it with the ice, the cream, and the different liquors sort of mixing together. And there's Tess eating some sushi. It was a really interesting day. We had lovely sushi, a shit ton of cocktails, and did a record. Okay, and then next up is the Wet Pussy. This is a beautiful drink. I really, really liked this one. The flavour was lovely. Tess is just getting her sushi out the way. For this one, you need a cocktail shaker. You put a whole bunch of ice in the bottom of the cocktail shaker. I'm always amazed when I use a cocktail shaker how quickly it cools down with the ice. I know it should make sense. It's got ice in it. But just a bit of shaking with some ice and some liquid in there the liquid hasn't been refrigerated or at all. But it turns out really nice and cool. It's quite amazing. So in this one, we have vodka. So about 15 mils of vodka. Another little spill there. I can see why, some beautiful Bombay. Is it Bombay? Yes, Bombay Sapphire gin. I love, love, love this gin. It's my auntie's favourite. And that's another 15 mils of that into the shaker. I can see why. Oh, yeah. And some beautiful coconut rum. I think that's also 15 mils. smells beautiful. So this one's a really nice kind of fruity, tropical kind of flavour. Some peach schnapps. I think that's another 15 ml. Yes, that's a whole combination of beautiful flavours that go in there. And the colour is fantastic when you pour it out. But yeah, I'm not amazing at pouring liquor. I can see why bartenders and stuff have those tops on the liquor bottles that kind of do a nice thin pour. Just keeps it from spilling it everywhere. So if I were getting a bit more fresh, I'll do some of that. Then you splash in a bunch of cranberry juice, not like stacks, but not a tiny amount either. Excuse me. And then you finish it off with some beautiful pineapple juice. That's really finishing off that lovely, sweet, light, summery flavour. I really liked this one too because often when I have a drink with coconut rum in it, that's all I can taste. But this one, I think because of the sharpness of the cranberry and the pineapple, really cuts through that rum, and so it complements it beautifully. Then shake, and just like that, it's ice cold, and you pour it through. Ooh. So it's this sort of beautiful colour, and you then see it settle in this beautiful way. Sort of looks like it's pouring down. So that is the wet pussy. I believe this one was Tess's favourite of all the ones that we tried. Lovely. That was really lovely. Oh, that's strange. We're just frozen on Tess's face for a minute here. Okay, now we're back into it. Slight technical difficulties. And this was the final drink that I made. This one is called the Dick Sucker. I think this one was my fave. So you start with loading some ice into a glass. And this one we also had to compromise a little bit because similarly we needed blueberry liqueur. And again, the bottle near me did not have it. But this one, we start off with some beautiful Smirnoff green apple vodka. This was lovely. I love this vodka. I've since used it in like vodka and Coke, and it's got that beautiful bitey green apple flavour. So that's 30 mils of the green apple vodka. Lovely, lovely. I'm a big fan of that. Now we've swapped out the blueberry liqueur for black currant. Was the only semi-close to it. That was at the bottle. So that is 30 mils of black currant liqueur with the green apple vodka poured in, and you can really see that colour of the black currant. The black currant was sweeter. Then a bit of soda water, about 30 mils, of soda water. And then we finish off with, so we finish off with some kind of lemon and lime soda, basically. I just used this sugar-free Waterford's one. So that's, I did a bit extra. So I think I put in about 50 mils in the end. And then you basically can give it a stir, but you can see the colours sort of settling throughout. It looks awesome. Again, forgive all my spills. This is why I would not get hired at a bar. But yeah, that was my favourite. It was so beautiful and tasty. I think the blueberry liqueur would be beautiful because the black currant was lovely but quite sweet. So I think the blueberry liqueur would be pretty beautiful way to finish off. I've got a few freezing on Tessa's face, which, hey, who doesn't want to look at Tessa's beautiful face? I'm sure she'll be thrilled. And then we should cross over soon into... Forgive me, I've got a bit of a cough today. I promise it's not the vid. Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, it was certainly
nice and fluffy and perfect as was.
Yeah.
Captured.
But I would give it a little swell with one of the straws and then just have a sip and see what you reckon.
Straws for you and one of
these
for me. I'll try not to dump.
I know, I've just pulled my other two out here so that.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
This isn't very COVID safe, isn't it? Like
it isn't. But we're just going to pretend we're living in a world where there is no COVID, just for today. Okay. Come in my panties.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Review.
Oh,
So what words spring to your mind?
It's very creamy. This
Ooh.
come in my panties.
Of course it is.
And it does taste quite strong as well.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Very strong.
Because I thought the cream would make it less intense. I suppose, actually, no.
It is.
Ooh, it's nice.
Okay.
It's nice. Have you tried this one?
I haven't tried this one, so we might just swap.
Yeah.
So is that one yours?
Yes.
Okay, I'll get some here.
Do you want me to take that, actually?
Whatever you reckon. Okay. So almost at this stage it looks like a White Russian, which is mainly the cream, but there is some strawberry liqueur in there. So let me try. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is lovely. That is really nice.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. It's still got a decent kick.
It does.
It's not all cream, but it's this beautiful balance of creaminess that makes it kicky but very smooth as well. Ooh, that is nice.
Yeah.
I approve. I would like to make this into like an ice cream flavour.
Yeah, I think that'd be good too. Yeah.
So how about I try this next one?
Yep.
This is...
Feel free to chuck my straw.
This is I think this one's the Wet Pussy.
Nice.
So I can't even remember how many things are in this one. There's a few items.
So this is the more pineapple.
Yeah, that's right.
Peach.
So this had some pineapple juice, peach schnapps, some cranberry juice, splash of cranberry. I know there's some vodka in there and a few other bits and pieces. Oh, a little bit of rum, I think, as well.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of coconut rum. So I'll just...
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm a fan of the Wet Pussy.
Okay, that's good.
But in relation to cocktails, I also am a fan of this cocktail.
Okay.
That is beautiful.
To know about yourself.
That is really nice.
This whole
Do you
exploration.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, that is really lovely.
Yeah.
That's nice, because often when I have a drink with coconut rum in it, that's all I can taste. But this has got the right amount because of the pineapple.
Overkill.
Yeah.
Sometimes, because I'm not a super big fan of rum, so sometimes the coconut helps for that.
Yeah.
I like coconut, but
I really like the balance of this one. Because of the fruit juices in it, it gives it this really lovely.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. In that you can actually taste the citrusy.
Yeah, the cranberry, the pineapple.
I would even, apart from the aftertaste, I wouldn't have even picked the
coconut. Yeah.
Yeah, which is not meant to be. It's
no, meant to be a pretty well balanced. Yeah.
Oh, I like that one.
Same.
That's my favourite so far.
Yeah. Wow, it's nice that these have turned into a success. Okay, and then our last one, do you want to try that one?
Cool. Well, this one was we took a bit of creative license.
Creative license.
So
this was originally the Dick Sucker.
Now it is the...
I don't even know. We've had to swap out basically. So this one we've kept everything in it that it was meant to be, except we had to swap out. It was meant to be blueberry schnapps, and instead we've sort of ended up with some blackcurrant liqueur, because that was the only thing that was remotely close.
Yeah.
I'm
not really sure what this one's meant to taste like. That
yeah.
I can't really imagine.
Yeah.
Blueberry.
The blueberry.
Cocktail.
So it was meant to have a bluer colour, obviously, and it has more of that blackcurrant kind of reddy, purpley colour.
Yeah.
So
I'm
this
sort
is
of expecting this to taste like that communion juice.
Yeah. Just like grape juice.
It'll be better.
Okay, so maybe this is what's like an amendment to a Dick Sucker? It's like a BBBJ? I don't know. Like what is it? It's just not quite the preferred, but it's another option.
Give that some thought.
Okay. Moment of truth.
Mine?
Yes. Yeah.
COVID safe.
COVID safe.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. I think that is really nice. I think it's almost overkill on fruitiness.
Yeah, right.
I'm not sure. That might just be personal.
Yeah.
I might just be.
And that might be where the blueberry is a little bit more tart rather than.
I can see how.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very drinkable.
Yeah.
It will be consumed. And I am happy to volunteer. Yeah, it's kind of intense on the blackberry.
Yeah, okay.
But I think that might be also like if we were making heaps of these.
Yeah.
Just put like a little bit less of the blackberry.
Yeah.
Maybe compared to what the blueberry would be or something.
Yeah.
Like that. That's probably the only. But it is really, really nice and very. Yeah, you could accidentally drink a lot of this.
Yes, all three of these, I think. Not that I've fully embraced that one.
Cocktails in general, though.
Yeah, they're way too easy to enjoy.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome. And then I'll give that one a final try.
Have you had which one? Oh, yeah,
I had a tiny sip of this one before, but I need to have another proper one. Oh, yeah. That's lovely, but I know... That's lovely, but I agree. I think the blueberry would have had like a bit more tart or...
less sweet.
Citrusy flavour. Whereas the black... I think it's black currant is very sweet. It's lovely.
Full on. Yeah,
but,
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good effort.
Nice work.
Nice.
So we hope that you guys can either... What we'll do when we post this is we'll put the ingredients up for these cocktails so you guys can make them and drink along with us.
Or make some others. And
or
let
make
us
some
know.
other sexy cocktails.
Some,
we had a few good...
Some